Ask yourself one question. Am I a doer or a dabbler? Marketers are doers. They want to sell online and make a profit doing it. Marketers say they make it hard at times, but it's possible. Dabblers say it may be possible, but it's too hard. Marketers have proven plans and frameworks. Dabblers have excuses. Marketers see possibilities. Dabblers see problems. Marketers make it happen. Dabblers let it happen. Marketers sell on Launchcart. Dabblers exist on other platforms. Which are you, a marketer or a dabbler? I am a marketer.
Right. Hey, enough of those video intros. How's everybody doing? Oh, there's my lovely daughter partner.
Welcome, everybody.
All right.
Those videos just get you going. I love those videos.
Boom. All right, everybody. I see some Facebook users and see how we're putting the little comments. You're saying hello and hi, and it says Facebook users. If you're in the Facebook group, underneath the video, I think there's going to see something that says allow StreamYard to show your name. So you can take a minute, click, and give StreamYard, which is the platform we're using to stream on, permissions to show your name, and it would be much better. Now, we are streaming in a number of different places. If for some reason you're watching us on YouTube, that's okay. But you're going to want to get to the Facebook group titled Launch Your Merch on Demand, something like that. And because that's where all these videos are going to be stored and recorded, and community and sharing of sites and reviews and things like that's going to happen. Yeah. So welcome everybody. Day 1 of the Launch Your Merch Challenge. Hello. Are you guys excited? Put in the chat box if you're excited. Put a comment down there if you're excited. And by the way, give us a thumbs up, like it, share this link on your profile. Let your friends know that we're getting going. We're going to get going here any second now. We're right on time, and we're going to start rocking.
Also, let me know where I'd love to know, where are you tuning in from? Okay, so let me know where you're tuning in from. Hi, Sherry. Hello. I'm excited. Yes, so let me know. Comment below where you're here, where you're tuning in from. Julie, hello. Okay, great. I am just sending out the link to a few people because some people are asking for it. So I'm looking at my other screen.
Long Beach, look at that. We got Las Vegas in the house. There we go. We got Long Beach in the house. Detroit, Michigan in the house. Long Beach in the house. Staten Island, New York. I'm in Escondido, California. Candace is in Chandler, Arizona. There we got Rhode Island, Birmingham, Alabama, Valencia. I think Valencia is not too far from me. Oh, here's one. I've never heard of this one. Manteca. I wonder how you say that.
Hello.
That's a good one. Welcome. San Jose. Los Angeles. All right. Oh, here's another San Diego. Yes. Oh, Colorado. That's where I'm from, Kim. Born and raised. Denver, Colorado. Colorado Springs. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. So, you ready to dive in, Candace?
Yes, I am. I'm loving to see where everyone's
showing those screenshots. I'm going to do a little bit of the cleanup, the house cleaning. I got a little list of things of the house cleaning on the agenda. So first of all, why are we doing this? One is to provide value. We're really taking a strong effort to build community, communications, get people in our official launch cart group with the attitude and the agenda that if we help enough people get what they want, you'll get what you want, or I'll get what I want. I help enough people get what you want, and I'll get what I want, right? And I also want to kind of inspire you to have that mindset too, as you get into the group and somebody asks a question or gets stuck and you know how to answer it, help them, right? Help enough people get what they want, and you'll get what you want, right? We have that community of mindset like that, as well as what I call cooperative capitalism. I really believe in capitalism, but crony capitalism I don't really care for, but I really like cooperative capitalism. There's enough in the world for all of us to make a fortune. There's just people everywhere. There's money everywhere, and we have to learn how to manifest it and put it in our bank accounts. So we're going to be going over a lot of that kind of stuff. So that's why we're doing this, to offer value to you and to get you exposed and introduced to the launch cart platform and launch cart technology and what we're doing. Secondly, we're taking these things, we're going to create our own little course. We're going to sell our own little course on how to build your merch store and your t-shirt brand. And we just want to help envision. We want to help you guys. I want to share my vision with you, which I'm going to do in here in a minute. And I want to help empower entrepreneurs. I really get a lot of satisfaction out of empowering entrepreneurs and helping people. And then the goal is to hopefully persuade you and convince you, as if we were in a courtroom, that LaunchCart is absolutely one of the best platforms on the internet, and it's the platform for you to build your digital marketing business on. And we've really expanded our technology stack over the last 6 months, and it's fantastic. So with all that being said, this is free. We're not charging anything for it. And obviously, we hope that you get a lot of value of it. And at some point, you do become a paid customer. But we do have a free plan. You can get your merch store up. You can get everything going and never have to come out of pocket. And so that's kind of our entry level playground for you, so to speak. Okay, so now with the house cleaning.
Well, and just so I could touch on it, exactly what he said, we're here to empower you. And we're here to show you our platform and what we've created and how it can help you create something for yourself. So you're definitely going to want to stay tuned and make sure you're listening. I'm excited to show you guys how to build a merch store, a t-shirt business. It's going to be fun. So make sure you keep that energy high. Yes. Okay. And really quick. So Joel's saying you guys are so hard to find. So you guys, you need to make sure you're checking your emails and your texts. The emails might be going to spam. We should be sending out emails and texts with the link to our challenge, to our lives. Okay. So, and then also if you're tuning in from the Facebook group, I am always going to be pinning our live of the day. So if you're tuning into Facebook tomorrow and you're like, I'm scrolling, I can't find it, just go to the feature tab and you'll see us. But make sure you're opening up those texts and you're checking those emails. I just wanted to, that's part of the housekeeping that maybe he was going to go over, but I just wanted to acknowledge that right now.
Yeah, no, and the other thing too is if you just went to YouTube, search for LaunchCart, you found LaunchCart's channel. On every YouTube channel, there's a thing that says live. You click on live and it'll show you that we're live right there. So I see that Keith's on YouTube, Odell's on YouTube, Joel, looks like you're on YouTube, Timothy's on YouTube. So there's a lot of people on YouTube. And again, we want you guys to make sure you get into the group if you want to get some of the other stuff that's going on. Okay, house cleaning. We hope that you can turn off all your distractions and be present. I really believe that the most valuable thing you have in your life is your time. And the fact that you want to share that with us is fantastic. And the fact that we want to share our time with you is fantastic. So out of respect to you and to everyone else, it's really like be present. Get ready to take notes. Keep in mind that these are being recorded. The replays will live in the Facebook group. And we do offer to sell the replays for $47 during a period of time. And then after a period of time, the replays are going to go away. And if you don't invest in them, you don't have them, but you're going to have them up and through this Sunday. So Monday, I think it's August the 8th or 9th, the replays will all be taken down out of the group. And then at that point, you will have to invest it in the replays if you want them for a measly $47. But in the meantime, you register for this. You can't make each day. You can watch it tonight. And we're going to try to keep these things to an hour to an hour and a half and kind of get going. So be present, turn off distractions, get going. Please share it, right? And then going back to the Facebook group, if you go into the Facebook group, and you go to the notifications bell and you click on that and you hit get notifications, then Facebook will also notify you, hey, we're live or we just posted something and things of that nature. That's always a good thing to do. And as Candace just said, look for emails from support@launchcart.com. And you can always reply to those emails anytime. They go into our support desk, but all of our emails that we send for this challenge come from support@launchcart.com. And if for some reason you don't see any emails, we're sending a lot of emails. There's only two things that can happen. It's in your spam folder, or when you signed up, maybe you accidentally misspelled .com and put .con or something else, or you misspelled your email address. And so you can always go, I guess you wouldn't maybe be here if you didn't get that, but you can always go back to launchyourmerchchallenge.com and sign up again. Now, the other thing that we're going to do, and we do this, and we use our technology always, and I'm going to put it in the chat right here. And some of you, I'm not sure these show up on YouTube, but I'm going to put it here, right here. And I'm also going to put a banner up that's going to go, where did I put that banner? Talk to them about the launch links, Candace, and explain that why I find the banner.
This banner, I just put it up. So launch links. We're going to be giving you guys resources, and I'm going to be sharing a lot of tools that I use in my favorite platforms. So launch links will be that one link that has all the links in it. So make sure you're saving this and you're bookmarking it. Okay. And then if you can't, I don't know if you guys can click it on the platform you're on, but it's if you're in Facebook, maybe. Well, I guess I see that it commented, you guys. So you should be able to click on it and bookmark it. It's launchlinks.com/launch your merch challenge. I'm throwing it up right here. So make sure you're saving that and bookmarking it, because we're going to keep adding stuff to it daily. And then
that is for all you new, everybody who's new for you saw an ad and you came here new, you got to go get your free launch cart store. And then we're going to give you free $20 of design marketplace credits. And you got to go to your support and say, hey, I've signed up for Launch Merch Challenge. Please give me my $20 credits. But you have to do that after you create your store. And so you create your store, it's free. And then you request through the support system your $20 credits, and then we'll add some design market credits to you. And you'll know what that is as we go through the challenge. But there's step 1, step 2, step 3. And then you want to get your Printful account. Printful is where we recommend you set up your first account they do all the fulfillment for your print on demand merch. No inventory costs, no money up front, no fulfillment headaches. And then we're going to continue to add to this launch links with all kinds of resources for logos and color palettes and case studies. And by the end of the 4 days, that's where we're going to archive all of the links and all the cool tools and all the stuff that we share is going to be in one link for you. So again, Candace, bookmark it. I put it on my Chrome bookmarks. It's right there. Boom, I have it. And you want to do that.
Yeah. And if some of you just listen to him and you're like, I don't know half the stuff he said, don't worry. That's why you're here. We're going to be holding your hand, guiding you, sharing how you can launch your own merch business, your own t-shirt business by the end of this week. We're going to show you how to launch your own store with products in it that you can sell. And you don't have to worry about inventory fulfillment. So just stay tuned if you're super new to the e-commerce industry. It's going to be super fun and exciting. We're going to blow you away. And another piece of housekeeping is if you are catching the replay, because little miss me, I love to watch the engagement and check the engagement throughout the challenge. We do giveaways throughout the whole week, in which I'm actually about to announce a giveaway right now. My dad doesn't even know about, but I'm going to announce it. But if you're watching the replay, please put #replay. I still want to make sure I'm showing love for you. If you can't tune in live, I get it. But if you can tune in live, obviously it's just more fun. It's more fun. And we're going to do some giveaways for those who are only live. So with that said, really quick, I made a post yesterday in the Facebook group, and this is
hold on. Are you wanting to do that? Because I'm not done with my house cleaning.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's a lot
Okay.
of house
Two more things. A number of you signed up for the VIP service, and the VIP service is we're going to do a backstage. So after this is over, we will text you and email you a special link, and the VIPs are going to be able to get on with Candace and I, and we'll probably bring some guests on throughout the week. And we're going to work with you one-on-one with getting access and helping you get your merch store launched, right? And literally, we're going to spend an extra 40 minutes and make sure you get all your questions answered in our VIP session. If in fact you didn't sign up for VIP, but that sounds enticing to you, in the launch links, you can click that link and sign up for VIP access at any time. And with that, we offer a special deal moving forward. So that's that. And then with the VIP and all the VIPs, just by signing up, it doesn't cost anything to say, I want to be a VIP. It does take a commitment on using our platform in the future, but you also get the recordings and all that kind of stuff for free. And I talked about the recordings in the group, and today is building the foundation of your brand, because we really believe that with all the competition, all the noise out there, we want to start with some branding and some brand elements. We want to sell t-shirts, hats, hoodies, and merchandise and products online, whatever that may be. But we also want to be cognizant that branding is what can set you apart. It can lower your customer acquisition costs, and it can increase your profits, and it can help create generational wealth for you. Okay, now you can go, Candace.
Okay. Well, after this, we're going to do our mindset moment, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So before we get into the mindset moment, so as I was mentioning, another part of the housekeeping is I want you guys to show up and be active in our Facebook group. And I want to reward you for that. So I posted yesterday to kick off the excitement and engagement. I'm doing a pre-giveaway challenge. And so I said, comment below if you're excited, share your enthusiasm, and I'm going to announce the winner on live. So I had a few people comment, and I'm going to have my dad actually pick a number between 5 through 8, Pops. Pick a number between 5 through 8, and then that's how I'm going to pick the winner.
7.
Okay, so okay, so and another part of the winner or the challenge was you have to be live to win this. So it says your name on Facebook is Roofer in Recovery. Are you here? Because if you are here, you are going to win the giveaway, which I'll share what that prize was. But I got to see if you're here. Because I said in the rules, you have to be joining in live to win this. So I'm going to allow like a few more seconds because I know we have a delay. Is Roofer in Recovery here? Okay, if he's not here, I'm going to have you pick another number, 5 through 8. You can't pick 7, Pops. Let's see.
3.
5 through 8. 5 through 8.
Oh, but none of those are my favorite numbers. 5.
Okay, well, the winner, I know he's here. So Rick Dixon, you are the winner, and you are going to win. I didn't tell my dad this. You're going to win $25 to Design Marketplace credits, plus my free, plus my favorite money mindset book, which is How to Be a Badass at Making Money. So that's actually something that I'm doing all on my own. I'm going to go get the book and I'm going to deliver that to you. So Rick, yes. So Rick, you won the engagement giveaway. And like I said, I will write that down right now. So for those who are watching, make sure you're showing up in that Facebook group and you're looking for my comments because I'm going to do this throughout the week. I want to reward you guys for showing up and engaging.
Hey, let me ask you guys a question as we start the mindset moment. Put a 1 in the box if this is the first time that you've ever experienced Candace and I. If you're like brand new to the Launch Cart community, how many people are here? Just put a 1 in the comment box that if you're brand new to us, or maybe you don't really know us that well, you're kind of brand new to the Launch Cart community. I'd be interested in seeing that. So as we see those coming in, we always like to start our trainings with what I call the mindset minutes or the mindset moments, because I believe that if we can't figure it out up here between our 2 ears, if we can't figure out how to handle that conversation in our head, we can't accomplish anything of significance. We can survive and we can kind of maintain, but we really can't achieve anything of significance until we figure out how to really deal with that negative self-talk and that mindset and the goal setting and sequence. What order do I do things in, right? And so you're going to find that as you get involved with us, every single time we do this, we take a few minutes and a few moments just to talk about mindset. So today, the mindset moment is, what's your why? Why do you want to do what you want to do? Why are you on this call? What is it that's good? Your why has to be so strong and so powerful that it drives you to overcome obstacles. To when you get kicked in the teeth, you keep going. And I'm going to play a video here in a minute. And the very first few minutes, it talks about me getting kicked in the teeth to the tune of millions of dollars, right? So I want you to understand that life is going to throw curveballs at us. Life is going to kick us in the teeth. Life is going to trip us up, right? We're going to go through things that we weren't expecting, we didn't want to do. And if our why is not big enough, we might give up. And I'm a never give up guy. I love never give up. I'm actually on the board of a nonprofit called Never Give Up with my friend Ron Hagee, who is paralyzed from the neck down, and he was expected to only live for like 15 years. Now he's been here for 45 years. He's like 45 years old, and he's paralyzed from the neck down. He's spoken to millions and millions and millions and millions of kids, 3 million kids, and he's helped motivate them and give them an inspiration that if he can live in a wheelchair and have a good attitude, then you can have a good attitude not living in a wheelchair. So think about that why, number 1. Number 2, as corny as it sounds, and you've probably heard it, and maybe you've heard it before, maybe you do it, write it down. Write down your why. And then think about what are the goals that you want to accomplish. Spend time, like allocate time on planning and goal setting. There's something spiritual. I personally believe it's like a law, like gravity is a law. I drop my pen, it falls. It's a law. There's certain things. I think writing stuff down and writing it out and really getting clarity on what it is you want to accomplish is going to help you manifest your dreams and your successes. And there's all kinds of evidence and proof of this. I'm not going to go into that because I just like to talk about the high level stuff. So you write it down and you start and then date it. And then what I teach people to do and comment to people do is then you read those goals when you wake up in the morning and when you go to bed at night. And you wake up in the morning and go to bed at night. And you wake up in the morning and go to bed at night. And then what I end up doing all the time is I have to delete some and change some and get rid of some. It's like, that really wasn't important to me. I really don't want to do that. But I write it all down. I dream big. I dream these big giant goals. I write it down, and then I try to study and look at them and think about them and meditate on them on a daily basis. And that's what helps things come to fruition. So that's today's mindset moment. I hope you like it, and I hope it helps motivate you and inspires you.
Yeah. So I always like to recap his mindset moments, or more so like I like to share my takeaways, so he's like, write it down, set goals. What's your why? And the reason why I believe in those three things, setting your why, setting goals, and writing it down, physically writing it down, because you start to get clarity on what you really want. If you were to today start writing down your why, in this moment, some of you might be like, I'm not really sure my why, but I guarantee as you start writing, it's slowly going to come through you, and you're going to get clarity on what you want to achieve. And then that's all you're going to see and all you're going to attract. That's like little quick story. For an example, when I was apartment hunting a year ago, I wrote down exactly what I wanted. Okay. I figured out what I was like, okay, I know I want a kitchen that has a dining room with an island in it. I know I want a big walk-in closet for my boyfriend and I, right? I was like, I wrote down, I want a backyard. I was writing all these things. And then guess what? As I was apartment hunting, I only saw what I wanted. I said next to the ones that didn't meet the criteria. So it goes the same thing for your goals. Write down what you want to achieve, because you're going to say next to anything else that does not serve that path that you're on. So get the clarity, and it's going to be good, because I love clarity. I love like getting the downloads and being like, oh my gosh, yes, that's what I want. That's what I want to do. So that's just my 2 cents on the mindset moment.
Okay, with that being said, I'm going to share something with you that is so dear to my heart. I can't tell you how excited I am. And literally, everyone on this call and me, this is the first time this video has ever been played. Okay, so this video is a video I've been working on for over a month, and it's tied to a crowdfunding campaign, because we're going to start allowing investors, small investors like you, to possibly invest in our company. So this is a video I've been editing and unediting and fixing and editing and editing. And we have the final version that I want to play for you. And I want to play it for you for 2 reasons. One, I want you guys to understand it. I want to share the vision. I'm so excited about it. 2, I have to like leave or go watch. I got to watch it. Now it's a little bit of a long video. It's like 10 minutes, give or take. So I want you guys to watch this video, and then I want you to see, this is my why. This is my vision for LaunchCart. And I want you guys to be a part of it. I want you guys to be a part of something. And when you see this vision, I think you're going to be like presently blown away. So let me play this video, and you guys can see what LaunchCart's going and why we believe you're going to want to be associated with us for years and years and years to come. So I'm going to play a video, and I just clicked the wrong button. Present, video file, downloads, boom.
Imagine you put yourself in a situation where you have to give 50,000 refunds. Think about that, 50,000 refunds. That's what happened to us. And that was the catalyst that gave us this vision to create LaunchCart, the source and sell marketplace, and then banking as a service. So let me tell you the story. So we started doing e-commerce for celebrities and helping launch brands and managing their e-commerce. And while doing this, we thought to ourselves, God, we need to create our own platform. This platform really isn't that good. So we started this idea to create our own e-commerce platform. Concurrently, we said, hey, let's get into the drop shipping space, and we'll drop ship stuff from China so we can kind of figure out the pain points. So as we're building our platform, we can solve the problems of drop shipping. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Next thing you know, we're doing $1 million a month, $1.5 million a month, and even sometimes $2 million a month. In 7 months, we sold 400,000 people a product. Now, I don't know about you, but that's pretty impressive, right? That's the good news. The bad news is our suppliers in China only delivered 350,000 products, not the last 50,000 products. So we said to ourselves, well, we got to do the right thing. We're men of integrity. Let's just give refunds. So we started giving refunds, thinking, okay, we're going to take our loss. We got kicked in the teeth. We're going to take our loss. We're going to do what we have to do. We started giving refunds. We're thinking, okay, we're going to take our loss, but we'll get back. We'll just keep going and keep blowing and going, right? Wrong, because guess what happened? Every merchant account, every bank account within 45 days got shut down, and we were out of business. Think about it. We were doing $1 million, $1.5 million, $2 million a month in revenues profitably, using that money to build LaunchCart, and the next thing you know, we're out of business. That's the bad news. The good news is the vision's got even clearer, and here we are 4 years later, LaunchCart's up and running. We've got customers. We have our LaunchCart CRM. We have our LaunchCart Academy. We have our launch leads, and we have our launch ads. And we got great technology, and now we're getting ready to build the source and sell marketplace with our split payment banking as a service merchant system. Hey, my name is Greg Ryder, CEO and founder of LaunchCart, and thanks for taking a few minutes to watch this video. Our vision is to create this e-commerce digital marketing platform that really takes all of the pain points and gets rid of them and really lowers the barrier of entry for anybody to get into one of the hottest verticals on the globe, and that's e-commerce. And right now, there's a lot of people out there providing a lot of tools. You got to integrate with this one, integrate with that one. And our goal is to make an all-in-one e-commerce platform where you can just get everything you need. Now, when we talk about the problems that entrepreneurs face, we first talk about technology and integrations and how difficult it is to build something.
Oh no. My dad, I think, accidentally left backstage and he cut the video off. Oh no. Okay, we might just have to go with it, but no, then he left us hanging. It was at a good part. Let me message him and see. Oh, no. You left and the video left. Well, we might have to play that towards the end of the call, you guys. Oh no. Okay, well, so far, from what you saw, what are you guys thinking? That's live TV, folks. I know. What are you guys thinking? From what you heard already, what are your thoughts and takeaways? Isn't that story kind of crazy what he went through? Like I said, I don't have the video myself, so I would pull it up, but I don't have the live. I've been watching his edits and I don't have the fully edited video. Oh no, I know he's gonna come back and he's gonna be bummed that happened. Okay, let me just read these comments. That's a great lesson in itself. Yes. Didn't know the backstory, man. You guys really were put through some trails to make this happen. Oh yeah. Oh, my dad, he's been in this entrepreneurial industry since he was like 19 or 18. So he has stories for days. But that one was one of the biggest. That was like a crazy, crazy time. And, that's why we always talk about mindset moment and pouring back into your mind, because there's been times, you guys, where I watched this man go through these trials and tribulations. And I'm just like, if it weren't for his faith and mindset, I don't know how he gets through it. But that's why it's so powerful to pour back into yourself and to keep going, to get right back up, Never give up. Exactly. Never give up. If you have a vision, never give up. Seek it through. See it through. And then Joel, the audio was very low. Okay, I will let them know so maybe they can edit that. But hopefully when he comes back, you guys, because he had to step away. That's why he had to step away during that. And then he must have clicked exit and it went away. Yes, much respect. Okay, thank you. Okay, well, I'm just going to dive into what I was going to go over with you guys. And I wanted to go share one of my ebooks about building a powerful brand. So we're going to start off with that. And then I'm going to share a few of my favorite tools. And then when my dad comes back, he's actually going to share how to use ChatGPT AI to help you with the vision and the mission and vision with your brand, which is one of my favorite teachings we do. And we did that for the first time last 4-day challenge, and we're going to do it for this challenge. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And for those, some of you might know, some of you may not know, I have been working on this branding ebook bundle, and it's 6 ebooks, and I'm going to give you guys my freebie, which is a free branding checklist, but I want to go over my first ebook in my bundle with you guys. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and present my screen, share a screen, and then let me know, you guys. Okay, do I see it? And then here, I'm gonna remove my face so I can like make it bigger. How do I do that? See, I need my dad here sometimes, but it's okay. We're gonna go with it. So there we go. Okay, let me know if you guys can see that. So building a powerful brand, unleashing the potential of your business. So actually, before I start diving into why I'm sharing this, I also just want to share my thoughts and takeaways on this challenge. And I want to share why I believe that this t-shirt challenge and this print on demand challenge is different from the other challenges that maybe you've come across. And one of those main reasons is we're here to coach you and teach you how to create a brand that's going to connect with your dream audience, with your dream target audience. We want to create, we want you to build something that you are passionate about, that's fulfilling, and that you can, pass down generationally. So, and when you focus on the branding of your store, that's what's going to set you apart from the other competitors out there. And I hear it like over and over. Print on demand's too saturated. T-shirt businesses are too saturated. In my comments to that, number one, that's a lack mindset. So you got to go back to the library and start pouring into your mind, because that's a lack mindset. And then two, I remember my dad sharing recently that he went and did like a little study, and he found out that there are 500,000 new businesses being created. I don't know if it was each year or maybe it was just last year, but either way, 500,000 businesses that were created. To me, that's mind-blowing. And that's like, okay, there is a room for everyone to succeed. There is room for you to bring your vision come to life. And you might see it every day. For me, I follow a lot of influencers and celebrities because maybe I'm in that, demographic, but all these influencers and celebrities, they're coming out with their own makeup line, their own skincare line. And some people, and like if they had the thought, oh, I can't do it, the other 10 celebrities do it, who am I to do it? Then they wouldn't have been successful, right? But you can do it. What sets you apart is your brand, is your vision, and who you're going to talk to. So it's your voice and vision that's going to set you apart and attract your dream customer. And I really do believe that. And so how do you do that? And that's what's leading me into this, my very first ebook that I want to share with you. I want to share with you how to create a powerful brand and how to put intention into your brand. So I'm going to scroll down. So really, this is just, welcome to building a powerful brand, your ultimate guide to creating a brand that stands out and drives success. And about me, for those who don't know me, I'm a mompreneur, and I have a passion for helping entrepreneurs like you bring their online brands to life. With my expertise and guidance, I'm here to help you bring your business to vision, your business vision to life, and make a positive impact. So I'm not going to read through that whole thing, but one of my quotes right here that I love is, a brand is not just what you say it is, it's what they say it is. So repeat that. A brand is not what you say it is, it's what they say it is. That's what your consumer is going to say. And that's why branding and putting intention into it is important. And you might be like, well, Candace, if we're running an online brand, how can we do that? And we're going to go over that through the next, 4 days. We're going to share with you how you can incorporate some elements and pieces to still create a connection with your audience and to still create a connection with your customer. So I'm going to go ahead and read this. When you think of famous brands like Nike, Coca-Cola, or Apple, what comes to mind? You probably think of more than just the products or services they offer. You think of their history, their mission, and how they make you feel. That's the power of branding. A strong brand is one of the most valuable assets any small business can have. It can help you charge more, attract new customers, and build trust and loyalty among existing customers. By developing a strong brand identity, you're setting the stage for a prosperous future. So how do you create a strong brand? We're going to dive into that. But did you guys let me know if you're already liking what you're seeing right now? Because I think most people, when they think of a brand, they might just think of a logo. They might think of the colors, which I always talk about that. We're going to talk about the logo and the colors, and I still believe putting intention in that. But it's much more. It's like you have to have this identity, and you have to think of yourself like, your own avatar to create that, that dream avatar. You want to be in alignment. Okay, great. I see the comments coming in. I do. Yes, thank you. Good info. I'm intrigued. Okay, good. Thank you. I just want to make sure that you guys are liking this so far and that you're still staying engaged with me. So what is a brand? Brands or a brand is more than just a name, design, or a symbol. It's what sets your business apart from competitors in the eyes of consumers. So once again, I'm not going to bore you and read through the whole ebook for you. I'm going to let you guys have the opportunity to get this. But just for the visuals, like look at this. iPhones aren't the most advanced phones out. They're known as a status symbol, okay? You guys know that. Like, I'm an Apple user and my whole family's an Android user, and they tell me over and over how their phone is better and how it can do this and that and this and that. But I'm like, Dad, I love my iPhone, and it kind of is a status symbol. I like my little blue bubble when I text my friends. Starbucks isn't the best coffee out there. They're known to make you happy. Toyota isn't making anybody's dream car. They're known as safe and reliable. McDonald's isn't making the best burgers. They're known as cheap and fast. And I know that this is not merch. I'm not showing you merch brand or t-shirt brands, but you still should and will be thinking this way for your brand. When you're creating your logo, maybe you already have a logo. What's that icon? And what's that goal when people, in a year from now, 2 years from now, when they're looking at their logo, what do you want them to immediately think and feel? Like my brand is Dope Mamas, and I want that to be a name where it's like, oh, that's the brand for the cool mamas, the mommies who don't judge, who aren't ashamed of loving themselves and being their most authentic selves. So it's more than just the logo and the name, it's the meaning behind it and the feeling behind it. So that's what a brand is, right? A brand is, once again, it's more than just a name, design, and symbol. It's what sets your business apart from competitors in the eye of consumers. And then right here, I did write, brands are powerful because they cultivate an emotional connection with customers. And as I just shared with Dope Mamas, that's an emotional connection with my customers. Not every mom is going to love my brand, and that's okay. I'm not trying to get every mom. I'm trying to get the moms that I'm in alignment with and the ones that I feel connected with. So how do I do that? I'm going to show up, one, as my most authentic self on social media, and also the products that I'm creating and the intention that I'm putting behind my store. I want to have this connection, and I want to create the audience who I want to serve, not everyone. And trust me, that was a hard pill for me to swallow, because for the longest time, I've been a people pleaser, and I want everyone to like my business. I want to serve everyone, but that's impossible. You can't serve everyone. So figure out who you really want to serve. Okay, so next is, what is brand equity? Okay, and I love this little visual. So let me try to zoom in, because I just love visuals. Oh no, it's like not zooming in on my end. Let's see, can I zoom in right here? Okay, so let me know, can you guys see that? I'm gonna zoom back out. I zoomed in too much on my other screen. Okay, so brand, okay, and trademark, which is the logo. Brand, okay, seasonal, and this is like in the mind of the consumer, okay? Seasonal specialty drinks. You guys are going into fall, and I'm a big pumpkin girl. So I'm like, oh, every coffee place has pumpkin, has some pumpkin latte, pumpkin iced coffee, okay? Relaxed ambiance. So Starbucks has created this relaxed ambience, which I would think that's true, because whenever I go there, which I'm not the biggest coffee person, but when I do, I see people working there. So it's a relaxed ambiance. A place to study or work. Oh, yep. Consistent coffee quality, meeting friends, a part of the daily routine, feeling of belonging. So that's the brand, and this is the trademark. Okay. So this I will read, because I also don't want you guys, I also like to be transparent. I'm not like this big branding coach or this equity coach or whatever you want to call it. I've learned this through my dad and his business partner, Bernt Ullmann, who actually was on our training last 4-day challenge. And I'm going to find some few clips and I'll share them to our page, because he shares some very some valuable insights and tips and advice through his experience, because he is the branding mogul. So I have just taken everything that I've learned through being with my dad for the past 10 years and through his business partner and through them basically. And I've taken what I believe is powerful and I've put it into, some ebooks. But so right here, so brand equity is the value of your brand in the mind of the consumers. It's about how you make them feel about your brand. It represents the difference between what consumers are willing to pay for a branded product and what they would pay for an unbranded product. Building strong brand equity allows you to charge higher prices for your products or services and enjoy greater customer loyalty. So in the next page, I'm going to show you how to build brand equity. But I love to touch on this because, once again, being in this e-commerce industry, and I've coached a lot of students, another comment that I hear is when launching a print on demand store, they're like, I can't charge, I can't make too, like, I can't make profit, or the print on demand wholesale is too high. And I'm like, once again, I'm going to say lack mindset, but also I'm like, it's on you what you want to charge. It's the value you're going to put behind it. And if you put strong value behind it, your customer will pay. You will find those customers who believe in the value and believe in the mission and vision. So same thing goes with you. And once again, we're going to go over pricing and building products, I think on day 2 or 3, and we're going to go over that a little bit more, and you'll get to hear my dad's feedback on this. But I want you guys to, like, through this training, I want you to stay open to really, like, I want you to not think small. That's what I want to say. Don't think small. I want you to think big, because that's what we're here to coach you on, and to kind of empower you, but also let you know you can do it. Okay. Look at my dad's vision. He has this big vision and has this big story, and he is not going to give up. And he is setting the value behind it because of what he truly believes and what he's putting out there. So here, let's scroll down. So I'm going to zoom back out for myself. I'm just going to go through the bullet points. Okay. So how to build brand equity for your business. Establish a strong visual identity. So your visual identity is one of the most important aspects of your brand. This includes your logo, your color scheme, font choices, and overall aesthetic. Your visual identity should be consistent across all platforms, website, social media, packaging, and should reflect the values of your company. So I do love this because, once again, if you are doing consistent branding across all platforms, you're going to stand out. People are going to know, oh, okay, like, that's Launch Cart. Launch Cart is the orange and blue, okay, with the little rocket. They're going to know, like, for Dope Mamas, my colors are pink and green. For my company, Launch Your Merch, my other business, look, pink and green. So I'm consistent across a couple of my brands, but I'm consistent across all my social media platforms so people can always recognize it and it can stand out. Consistency in messaging. Maintaining a consistent message across all channels, from your website to social media to email marketing, is vital. Clear and concise messaging helps reinforce your brand identity. Once again, I love that one. Like, what's your mission statement? What's your vision statement? And once again, when my dad comes back on, we will be sharing, if you're like, I need help with that, we'll be sharing how you could do that, because I'm not the best writer and I have so many thoughts in my head, and sometimes I need a little bit of help to formulate my thoughts and condense them. But it's so important to have that messaging, because also I think I believe when you are clear in your messaging, you're confident. Clarity equals confident. When you're confident, everyone around that's going to feel that, and they're going to be confident in, shopping from your company, following you on the different platforms, and so forth. So number 3, deliver a positive customer experience. Creating a positive customer experience should be a top priority for any business, no matter what industry you're in. You want to make sure you want to keep your customers coming back, and you want them telling their friends about you. So you want to make sure you're having a positive experience every time they interact with your company, the moment from they land on your website to long after they made the purchase. And once again, in these next 4 days, we'll be showing you how to create a great, strong customer journey on your platform, on your store, because I know it is harder to do that in the e-commerce industry, but there are different ways where you can still have a great customer experience for your customers. So I just wanted to share these images. Once again, I'm not gonna read this to you guys, but I just love these images. Like, look at this. So this is an unbranded coffee cup at $1.20. Here's Starbucks selling at $6. Here's a regular schmegular watch, still probably a high-end watch because it's $150. And then Rolex, $10,000. So it is important on the intention and what you're cultivating, because this is how you can charge more. As we keep seeing, when you put the value behind the brand, you get to charge more. And I actually will read this. So let's see. Have you ever wondered why a simple logo or symbol can make a significant difference in the perceived value of a product? The power of branding lies in its ability to influence consumer behavior and shape their perceptions. So I love all this, but I don't want to continue. We're already at 55 minutes. So you guys will just have to get this ebook, and I'll share it with you at the end. But I'm just going to show you some more visuals. So just a regular brick, 45 cents. Supreme, they just put their logo on it. Guess what? $200. A laptop, $600. Apple, $1,200. Regular shoes, you can go to Walmart, you can go to Target and get, some white Converse looking shoes for like $15, $25. Might be more due to inflation. But then you put the Nike symbol on it's $150. And guys, I've bought in both. Like sometimes I just get the simple non-branded shoes and they literally feel the same, look the same. But what do you know? Sometimes you want to be like, I want to wear Nike because I love Nike. I love how it makes me feel when I'm wearing the product and how people look at me. So people pay more for that. And then something else that I love that my dad's partner Bernt Ullmann has shared a story on, and so I took this graphic from his story. Is he talks about, once again, he has a story that he shares about just plain white t-shirts, where Hanes will sell 3 t-shirts for $8.50. It goes up. Nautica, $19.50. Polo Ralph Lauren, $39 to $55. And then I'm so bad, I don't even know this brand, but it's John Varato's, $98 to $148. You have I think he calls it the best, the good, better, best. And it's like, you guys, these are plain white t-shirts. So if someone can sell a plain white t-shirt for $98 to $148, you can sell a t-shirt for $25 to $30, like whatever you want to set it as. Like once we dive into the product creation, I will say about wholesale for these t-shirts is between like $12 to like $14. And so I typically will sell my t-shirts for $29 and up. And, once again, my dad's going to share the different pricing strategies, but I believe in what I'm creating. So I started off at $29 and I'm going to work my way up. So I just wanted to show that example of plain white t-shirts. Same thing for a black t-shirt. Plain black t-shirt, $10. Nike puts their logo, $50 to $60. Okay, so I just want to look at the comments really quick. Crazy how the price can be so different, and sometimes the merchandise comes from the same supplier. Yes, Carmen. I don't want to name some suppliers, but I have seen on TikTok and other videos of these high-end brands, and then this lower end brand, and they're the same supplier and a totally different price, but they created their brand, right? They have a strong brand identity. They've created a strong connection for their community. And then I want to acknowledge this. Yeah, trying to serve everyone, you will end up serving no one. I really love that because that's so true. Because then you get lost and everyone feels lost around you. Once again, when you get clarity, I really believe that equals confidence. When you have clarity equals confidence, and then you're confident in who you're attracting, and then they're confident within you. Okay, yeah. Share with me your takeaways so far, you guys, on this ebook that I'm sharing with you. I'd love to hear some more takeaways. Sherry said, I liked when you said, when you put the value behind the brand, you get to charge more. Exactly. You are setting the value. What do you believe it's going to be? And they'll believe that too. And also, I do want to share a little story. Once again, I know this is going to be an in-person shop, but I love to share the story. So imagine this, there's 2 candle shops, maybe right next to each other. Maybe it's Bath and Body Works, and then just maybe a mom and pop, local business. I went to Bath and Body Works. I go buy a candle. I'm paying, maybe they had a big sale, so it's $12 for, a big candle. I had an okay experience. I didn't have a terrible experience. But then maybe I go right next door and I go inside, and their candles are triple the price, which these small businesses, those candles are very expensive, but it's a small business, right? So we got to support them. But they go in, their candle's $25, but they greeted me. They're like, hey, welcome to our small business. They share what they can. They make me feel great. I might be like, dang, I could go back and save money. I could go back and continue to shop at this big name brand, or I could continue to shop here and give my business to them because of how they really made me feel. They made me feel seen. They made me feel heard. They gave me their time to help me find the candle that I can that I love the best. So I'm going to give them my money. And that's the same thing with online. So once again, we're going to go over the next few days how you can still make it a personable, great customer experience so they want to come back and buy from you, and maybe shop higher. If you want to sell t-shirts and you want to sell at a higher price, we're going to coach you on how to do things to, set that price and to attract that customer. Okay. So the last thing that I'm going to share on my building a powerful brand ebook. It's just this color emotion guide. And then after this, I'm going to actually show you a few of my favorite resources to help you guys, create your logo, create your color palette, and more fun branding stuff. So I just love this color emotion guide. Honestly, I got this off Google. You can search on Google and there's different ones. But I loved this one in particular because it shows the big brands. So this one said red. Let me zoom in for this one. So I do love this. Zoom in. Okay, so color, so excitement, youthful, bold. Look at the brands that are in here. Coca-Cola, Netflix, Lego, YouTube. So orange, friendly, confident, cheerful. I select Jetstar, Etsy. I don't even know. I'm so bad. I don't even know half these brands. T2, and then something else right here. Optimism, clarity, wealth, warmth, which is yellow. Nikon, McDonald's, Shell, Snapchat, IKEA, Ferrari. Green, growth, health, peaceful. We got Spotify, Starbucks, these other brands. Blue equals trust. So, and here in you guys, I'm just going to pause right here, but you can see the different colors and what the emotions are supposed to evoke. So when you're creating your brand, if you already have your colors, that's great. But I would like to encourage you to figure out why did you choose those colors? Even if it's maybe your colors aren't on here, just figure out your intention. The reason why is because as you start promoting your store through social media or maybe on your about page, you can speak on why you chose your logo and the meaning behind the logo and meaning behind the colors. And that creates an emotional connection right there with your potential customer. So I love this. It's going right back to psychology, and psychology is powerful. So I want to show that image, and it looks like my dad is back. So I'm not sure if he's ready to pop back in.
Woohoo!
But it was kind of perfect timing. Hey, Pop. So I just ran through, building a powerful brand. And I don't even think he's really seen this full ebook. So just so you know what I did. So maybe you have any comments to share. I went over what a brand is, what is brand equity, how to build brand equity, the power of branding. And then my favorite part, Pops, is, and I told the story, but maybe if you want to share it any better, but I talked about, the white t-shirts and the different pricing behind that. I tried to share Bernt's story.
That's good. And I'll get Bernt and we'll do a little side bar with him, but no, that's perfect. And so I want you guys to understand it's so much easier now than it ever was to do this. So like with the tools that Candace offers right there with her little ebook bundle that she has and that little free book thing, and she's got some upsells to that as part of her funnel. It's just fantastic, and everyone should take advantage of that. But let me share with you something to show you how easy this is to do today.
Okay, well, here really quick, I haven't shared with them how they can get it. So I'm going to send, I don't know if they'll actually, did you put my link in the launch links?
No, but I can put it, you can put it in there, and then I'll put it in launch link. I have launch links open right now.
Well, okay, let me share my screen really quick, and then you can go to what you were doing, but I do need to show them the color picker tool and how to create a logo and stuff like that. So,
okay, what I want to do when you're done is I'm going to show them how to use ChatGTP to get this done lickety split.
I did tee that up. Okay, so before I move into my tools, I do want to I hope you guys, oh my gosh. Do you guys hear that? Sorry. I got a leaf blower outside my front door.
Yeah, barely. It's not too annoying.
Okay, it's like really loud in my ears, so I hope you can hear me, you guys.
It just got really, really loud. No, I just kidding.
Oh, wow. Okay. So if you guys love that ebook, I'm going to give you the chance and opportunity to get that. That ebook is a part of an ebook bundle where I give 5 other ebooks. That's the 6th one. And that does cost $27. I have it on sale for you guys, and for this week, it's normally $97. But if you're like, right now, I just want the freebie, that's okay. I'm going to be I'm giving away for free my ultimate branding checklist. And in this checklist, you get the brand basics, brand strategy, brand design, and a social media. It's a checklist for each segment. So, and once again, we're going to be going over a lot of this during the week. So I definitely encourage you to get this free branding checklist to use throughout the week and throughout the time of you building your store, because it's going to be very handy for you. Get it, you can print it out. On the next page, after you put in your name and your email, that's where you will see the offer and the opportunity to get the branding ebook bundle, which will have this ebook that I showed you and five other ebooks. So I have the detailed brand strategy guide, a visual identity guide, the detailed e-commerce guide, and the last two is mastering social media and mastering email marketing. And I give in the social media ebook, I give you a social media template, like a scheduling template, and in mastering email marketing, I also give you templates to do email marketing. So I give you subject lines and even the details that you can put in your email that you can copy and paste and make your own. So I really have pride and I put a lot of energy into this, and I want to give it back to you guys. Like I said, there's a lot of bonus materials and a lot of actionable worksheets that you could print out and fill out. And these just can hold your hand a little bit more in the process of launching your store and launching a brand that you fully connect with, that you want your audience to connect with. So, okay, so I just wanted to share that. So once again, that link we will be sharing in the launch links. Okay.
Well, put it in the chat right now, and I'll add it to launch links. We'll put it in the chat right now. Won't hurt to put it in the chat.
Oh, I didn't know I could comment. Before I couldn't do it. Okay, so great. So I just shared it. So both on YouTube. There you go. Save that, bookmark it. If you get the free checklist, definitely I would love to get all the feedback. If you get the branding ebook bundle, I'd love to get feedback. Okay. So that said, I'm going to move forward into my tools. Yes. So did you say all that for $27? Correct. Yes. So, and I go right here. I can go back to show you really quick. You'll get 6 ebooks plus another bonus ebook that I've created, how to start a print on demand business, which we're going over, but it's just an in-depth ebook that I've created. You'll get all of it. So I'm giving you guys a lot. I'm pouring into you guys because I want you guys to win. I want you guys to succeed. And through my experience, through my knowledge, I've put it into these ebooks. I'm even Canva templates, which we're not going to talk about Canva today as much, but I'm going to give you some templates for that. So, okay. Woohoo. Thank you guys. So I did share the link in the chat. And like I said, the first step is getting the free checklist. And then on the next page from this, once you claim on the next page, you'll see the offer and opportunity to get the bundle. Okay. So my favorite tool is colorhunt.co. And these tools that I'm going to share with you are in my ebook bundle. So you'll have the links for them there as well. I love to come to the Color Hunt tool, especially when I'm working with my clients or my students. If you know you like, I want for sure the color red. You shared with me, Candace, what the psychology behind it, red. I know I want red in it, but what others maybe complement the color red. So you can come here to Color Hunt. And once again, this tool is also in the launch links. So you can come here, and it's really cool, you guys. You can discover palettes that have, different variations of red, okay? And you can just scroll and see what you like, what complements. Because I think that's something I always see when working with my students or members in our community is they're choosing colors that don't complement each other. So their stores, like these colors aren't meshing. Let's say you wanted to use green. You can come here and type in green. Maybe you want to use green and pink. You can type in pink again. You can type in 2 different tags. And look at this. It's going to show me different color palettes with those colors. And what's cool, if you just click on it, it'll, blow up. And you can click right here. And so see how those it's a hashtag and a code? That's what you're going to need. So you would definitely, have a document, or if you are in Canva, you can upload these into Canva and you could save these colors, and they're down here as well. And once again, as I showed you in my ebook, it's important to be consistent across all platforms. So if your store colors are maybe these colors, make sure when you're creating social media graphics, maybe advertisement, you're keeping it consistent and on brand. Okay, so I see a few questions. Has the link been shared? Yes, it has. So I'm going to share it one more time I'm sharing it in the comments, you guys.
And I put it in the launch links. It's the #1 link in the launch links. And I don't know if you got your screen shared, if you want to show them what launch links looks like, which, by the way, everybody here gets a free launch links account with your launch cart store.
Yeah, there's so much, you guys. Here, I'm just going to show you because someone's asking where is the link to purchase. So you're going to want to get the free branding checklist first. I want you to get this first because this is also very important. You're going to enter your first name and email. agree, and then click claim your free checklist. And then on this page, you'll see the offer. You can scroll through it, read through it if you want to know exactly what's all in here. And when you scroll to the bottom, that's where you'll put in your information for $27, okay? Okay. And then launch links. I don't have launch links pulled up. Let me show it. Let's see. So if I go to launch links right here, you guys, launchlinks.com/launch your merch challenge. Here's what launch links looks like. And as you can see, we have a lot of links in here. So he just put this up here for you guys, Candace branding blueprint. And we have the different steps. Step 1, join the Facebook group. Step 2, get your free launch card store. So that's definitely your homework today, you guys, to make sure you're getting your free launch card store. If you're not on launch card, you want to do that. And then, and as you can see, we have our color palette. I'm going to come actually probably through here and reorganize this. But there's color palette tool number 2 and color palette tool right here. So I have 2 different tools you can play with. So
okay, let's move on to keep on track. Anything else?
So that is those are my tool. That's my tool to help you pick a color hunt tool. We're going a little long today, so I can't go too in depth, but definitely save that. Another thing that I'm not going to give a full training on, but I don't really need to because it's kind of self-explanatory. If you need help creating a logo, one of my favorite other tools is Tailor Brands. And literally type in your business name and just say get started. And it's just going to ask you questions. It's going to ask you, do you want to be an icon-based logo, a text-based logo? And it's really fun. It's basically like AI helping you. And what I love to do is make my design in here in Tailor Brands. And then since it does cost money if you want to purchase it, which I want to say it's pretty affordable, but sometimes I just use this to help me. And then I go into Canva and I just recreate it. So, I'm sorry I can't do an in-depth training on this, you guys. But if you need help creating a logo, come to Tailor Brands or go to Canva. But yes, we definitely need to move forward because I want my dad to share with you the ChatGPT and how you can really help it with, generating your target audience, helping you create your mission and vision statement and stuff like that.
Okie dokie. So we're at all these links and resources that we have, and Candace, like she can go maybe reorganize them, but they're basically, I just put Tailor Brands in the launch links. So you always have it. Okay. So I want to kind of finish with how easy this is. So let me show you guys a couple things. So one of our clients happened to be my son in this particular thing. This is what's called a branded poly bag. So it's a bag that you ship stuff out in, and he wanted to get these branded poly bags. These are not that expensive in this day and age. Right? So you want to build a brand, you want to separate yourself apart, you get some branded poly bags. Now, we also got some padded mailers for another brand that we're working with called Miracle Swing. It's a golf company and the original Champions Golf Swing, and we helped them rebrand, but we're sending out little books in here in these bubbles. Now, I think these came from Sticker Mule, and Sticker Mule is another thing we should put in our resources, Candace, because Sticker Mule, great stickers, great poly bags, and you can't beat the price. The price is amazing. And then when you really want to step up your game, you can do stuff like this. How many of you might want to have your own branded shoe line with shoes made from Italy? Okay, put a yes in the box if you might want to have your own shoes from Italy that are manufactured on demand. Yeah, I think you have to do a minimum order of like 5 or 10 pairs, and after that, they just manufacture them on demand, right? So this is the movement towards improvement. And watch this. It's a magnetic box. It opens up. It's magnetic. Clicks, opens up, and boom, you got the shoes in here. And let me show you the shoes. Made in Italy with the logo right on there. Movement towards improvement. And the expensive part of this was you have to have a designer design the whole shoe, but they give you all these templates. They give you all the templates to design your own shoe, but that's just over and above. Now we're going to get into this product and some of the stuff you can do with what products you can do. That's coming in the next day or two, but I want to talk about branding. And so with Candace talking about brand equity and style guides and color palettes, you just don't understand how important it is in this day and age. So let me show you how you can do it in a matter of minutes. So let me share my screen. How many of you want to learn how to do this in a matter of minutes? Put a yes in the chat box if you want to do it in a matter of minutes. And And let me ask you guys this question. Here we go. How many of you know what Chat GTP is? Put yes, Chat GTP if you know what Chat GTP is. Put no if you don't know what Chat GTP is. Because Chat GTP is some new artificial intelligence. You can go get a free account. You just Google Chat GTP and it'll get you to your free account, right? And it just uses artificial intelligence to help you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, oops. Candace, can you ping Gabe? He's trying to call me. Tell him I'm on here. Let me go over here. I want to go Control plus. I want to make this bigger. Okay, so I wrote in ChatGTP, right? I put, if I'm starting a brand called Rescue Joe with the tagline "Drink a cup, save a pup," and targeting people who love coffee and who love rescue dogs, can you help me figure out other aspects of this perfect client avatar to buy our coffee and related merch gifts? And it says, certainly, creating a detailed client avatar is a smart move. The more specific you are in understanding your target customer, the better your marketing and product strategies will be. Let's flesh out Rescue Joe client avatar. And so it kind of comes down here and it says, okay, the age demographic for that brand, and you heard what I told it, 25 to 50, gender, both male and female, but potentially a slight skew towards females, as they tend to be more active in the pet adoption and rescue community. Income, middle to high income. These are people who are willing to spend more on coffee and merchandise, and they know their money is going to a good cause. And then location, said urban and suburban areas where there are both coffee shops and dog rescue organizations. Okay. Oops, that went all the way to the end. Where's my cursor? Okay. So then it gave me a great client avatar. So that told me the age and demographics. It told me the psychographics. And I'm not going to go through this because I'm giving you the link to this. We have a case study and we're giving you the case study. You can read all this. You can copy and paste it. But it gave me the psychographics. It gave me the behaviors, shopping habits, media consumption, brands they love. It gave me the pain points. It gave me their needs. It gave me how to interact with their brands online and offline. It gave me the messages that resonates with them. It gave me potential product extensions, seasonal coffee, collaborations, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And that did that in less than 15 seconds, okay? Right? So I typed in my stuff in 15 seconds, then it gave me that in 15 seconds. Then I said, okay, and now how about a logo and a color palette for this brand? Based on the avatar, what would be some good choices for a color palette, fonts, and other things to create my brand Bible? Okay, then it came back and says, certainly, let's establish a visual identity for Rescue Joe that resonates with the client. Color palette, warm, brown, earthy green, soft beige, cream, golden yellow. Typography, what fonts I should be using, what the logo could look like and what the brand elements should be, textures, illustrations, photography, brand voice. What should the voice be? Warm and compassionate, authentic and genuine, optimistic and hopeful. So when you write your emails, you say, write me an email that's warm and compassionate. It's authentic, it's genuine, it's optimistic, and it's hopeful. And ChatGPT will write your emails for you in the right brand voice. And what are the sections, the mission statement, the logo uses, the typography? It's all here. And then I said, okay, that's fantastic. Now let's create a great mission statement that includes raising money for dog rescues, right? Absolutely. Brewing hope one cup at a time. At Rescue Joe, every sip is a pledge to support, uplift dog rescues, ensuring every pup gets a shot at a brighter tomorrow. Okay, so look, I created the whole brand book. Okay, now what could be a good vision statement for the company? Please write this in the English language, right? And actually, it just had that all by itself. So then it gave me a mission statement, a vision statement, I mean, and I did all of that in a matter of minutes. All of that in a matter of minutes. Can you do this? Put a heck yes, I can do this. And if you haven't already done it for your brand, go figure out who your avatar is. Go ask it what voice you should be talking into. It's like the miracle tool to help us save money, save time, and get to where we're going faster. It just so makes it so simple that you really should be using and doing using ChatGPT on a daily basis. Now, I'll give you one little secret that actually it's not a secret, but It is for people that are in the know. So ChatGTP that I just showed you has data and data sets up through 2021. So 2022, 2023, there's no data sets. Microsoft has a browser or a search engine called Bing. Bing is the competitor to Google. So you have Google for searching and you have Bing for searching. Bing is the competitor to Google. Well, Microsoft cut a deal with ChatGTP and they've been working with it. And they just released a new version that is up to date to like real time, to like 2023. So we have this golf client, the Miracle Swing client, and I wanted to get some data on how much the golf industry has increased since COVID, what's happened in the last few years. And of course, ChatGTP didn't have that data. Bing did. So if you guys you don't necessarily need to get the Microsoft Edge browser, but I actually have the Edge browser because I use it for testing and making sure things look different in different browsers. But I got the Microsoft Edge browser, and then I go to Bing and I search, and then it gives me the option, hey, do you want to use Chat AI to get your results? And yes. And now you have even a better, more superior artificial intelligence to help you with stuff and get you data that's a couple of years is a lot more current. Okay. So super, super, super cool. How many people thought that, like on a scale of 1 to 10, what was that tactic worth, right? A 10 being it was off the charts, a 1 being, not so much, Greg. I don't think I'll do that. But I mean, I'm telling you, these are the kind of things that a mentor, coaches, we share that help you save time, help you create a better product, help you get to where you're going faster, help you make more money, help you create more wealth. And that's why we're here doing this. And that's why I hope you're here doing this. I see the 10s and 11s coming off the charts. Perfect. Okay. So that's all I have for today. Let's kind of come back, Candace. And what's the homework for tomorrow?
Okay. So I was just cleaning up, editing our launch links. I'm going to share my screen. So this is the launch links. I know it's probably a little small for you to look, but make sure you're bookmarking that and you're going to have your steps. So number 1, you should already be in the Facebook group. Step 2, get your free launch cart store. If you have not done so, do that. Step 3, request that needs to say your $20 design marketplace credits with a support ticket. So let me go in the back end of the store for those who have not ever been on our platform. I need to log into an account. Hold on. And I want to show you where that support bubble is. So let me come over here.
And anytime you can go to launchcart.com, click on the support tab, and it'll take you right there, and you'll see the support bubble on the front-facing site. But she's showing you the back office.
Yeah, so if you're in the back end of your store, right here's a little chat bubble, okay? How can we help you? And go ahead and just say, I am requesting my $20 design marketplace credits from the Launch Your Merch Challenge, okay? And then our team will know exactly what to do. So there's that. So that's homework number 3. Step 4, create your Printful account. If you're like, what's Printful? It's print on demand. That's how we're going to be showing you to create products with your own designs and graphics. And if you don't have, don't worry. If you're like, I don't have anything, Candace, we're going to be coaching you along the way, but at least get that account created. So come here, click that link and create your account. And then right here, you guys, I have organized the resources that I was showing you. So the color palette tool, there's 2 of them. I only showed you 1, but I use both. The logo creator software. This other one's really cool. It's a color picker Chrome extension. This helps you. Let's say you're on a website and you love a color. It's in your Chrome and you can just get that color. Like, see, I'm just clicking around. I want this orange. Okay, I can save that orange. So just get it. Maybe I could show you guys that tomorrow, but get that tool if you have a Chrome. I love it. And then I don't know, that is my homework, but
I got one more I want you to add. We should add a link that actually should be step 4 and then make Printful step 5 is they should watch and this is for all the new people. Like I saw a lot of 1s coming in when I asked earlier, all the new people. You need to go through the quick start guide. There's about 4 or 5 videos that are, when you get into your back office, it says quick start guide. You click on that and they're like 1 minute, 2 minute, they're not 1 minute, they're like 3 minute to 5 minute videos. There's 6 or 7 of them. And it shows you how to get the platform. So as we start to, because tomorrow, what is tomorrow all about? Tomorrow is all about, what is tomorrow? I got to look at tomorrow.
I'm just turning off some stuff.
Oh, tomorrow we're going to talk about how to find designs that are guaranteed to sell. So we're going to talk about where to get designs, how to get designs, how you find designs for your t-shirt and your merch brands that are guaranteed to sell, in addition to your branded merch, right? Because we all want branded merch. But tomorrow we're going to talk about how you research, how you find, where you find, how you get them, how you get to make sure you have the rights to them to create designs that are guaranteed to sell. How many people want designs that are guaranteed to sell? You want to know how to do that. We're going to show you how to do that tomorrow. So, and then day 3, we're going to actually start building your store. Now, if you want to get a jump start and you've got some time tonight and you start going through the quick start guide and you start getting stuff going, great. But our goal is to get you going. So by day 4, your store's up and built. And literally, if you really put some energy into this, you could be taking orders on Friday and Saturday.
Okay. And then are you also giving the ChatGPT giveaway? I see in Launch Links, build a brand with ChatGPT case study. What's that?
That's that Rescue Joe.
So
that's where I exported that Rescue Joe into a PDF and put it in a Google Doc. So now they can copy and paste those commands or use those commands.
So I'm asking if works. Should I turn that on?
Yeah. Turn that on.
Okay, so that's going to be in the Launch Links, you guys. So definitely get that resource.
And where'd the VIP go? They can still buy the VIP anytime.
Okay, well,
or not buy, but sign up for the VIP.
Okay, I just turned that back on, you guys. I wasn't sure if I didn't think that was still a thing. So I just turned that on. I'm hiding a lot of stuff, you guys. So
all right, while she's doing that, what questions do you have? Anybody have any questions? You're stuck. You want some questions? Let's do 10 minutes of Q&A and then get back to work. Bringing that cash register.
Okay.
Oh, you guys want me to? So I'm so sorry I cut the. Yes, you want me to play the video before we leave? I want to play the video because I didn't realize what time it was.
What video? Oh, you want
the video that cut off when I left?
Oh,
remember?
Yeah, because you all left us hanging.
Yeah,
so, but hold on, before you play that, hold on, let's see if there's any other questions. Okay, so I'm going to share. Here's the launch link, you guys. Remember, it's just launchlinks.com/launchyourmerchchallenge. Go ahead and save that. So I just organized it for you guys. You're going to have your steps and the resources. At the bottom, you'll see join VIP. And I'm going to go title bonus because that ChatGPT is a bonus. And then another bonus that's on there that I'm going to leave on there for you guys is there's a basic store setup checklist. So you can definitely download that and save that to you guys. See how we we really give because we.
How about don't forget about the brand acceleration workbook.
Oh, I turned that off because I want to talk about that tomorrow in the beginning. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow so we can wrap up today.
Another bonus. Okay.
Yeah, don't worry. We got a lot of bonuses coming. So make sure you guys are tuning in live. Okay. But yes, let's go ahead. If there's not any more questions or comments, let's go ahead and have him restart that video. But you can actually, I'll have to maybe tell you where to fast forward to. It was right before you got
It doesn't let me fast forward. The way the system works is once I started, it goes.
Well, that's okay. We like to hear the story again. So we'll hear the story again.
Okay, here we go.
Imagine you put yourself in a situation where you have to give 50,000 refunds. Think about that. 50,000 refunds. That's what happened to us. And that was the catalyst that gave us this vision to create LaunchCart, the Source and Sell Marketplace, and then banking as a service. So let me tell you the story. So we started doing e-commerce for celebrities and helping launch brands and managing their e-commerce. And while doing this, we thought to ourselves, God, we need to create our own platform. This platform really isn't that good. So we started this idea to create our own e-commerce platform. Concurrently, we said, hey, let's get into the drop shipping space and we'll drop ship stuff from China so we can kind of figure out the pain points. So as we're building our platform, we can solve the problems of drop shipping. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Next thing you know, we're doing $1 million a month, $1.5 million a month, and even sometimes $2 million a month. In 7 months, we sold 400,000 people a product. Now, I don't know about you, but that's pretty impressive, right? That's the good news. The bad news is our suppliers in China only delivered 350,000 products, not the last 50,000 products. So we said to ourselves, well, we got to do the right thing. We're men of integrity. Let's just give refunds. So we started giving refunds thinking, okay, we're going to take our loss. We got kicked in the teeth. We're going to take our loss. We're going to do what we have to do. We start giving refunds. We're thinking, okay, we're going to take our loss, but we'll get back. We'll just keep going and keep blowing and going, right? Wrong, because guess what happened? Every merchant account, every bank account within 45 days got shut down, and we were out of business. Think about it. We were doing $1 million, $1.5 million, $2 million a month in revenues profitably, using that money to build LaunchCart, and next thing you know, we're out of business. That's the bad news. The good news is the vision's got even clearer, and here we are 4 years later, LaunchCart's up and running. We've got customers. We have our LaunchCart CRM. We have our LaunchCart Academy. We have our launch leads, and we have our launch ads, and we got great technology, and now we're getting ready to build the source and sell marketplace with our split payment banking as a service merchant system. Hey, my name is Greg Ryder, CEO and founder of LaunchCart, and thanks for taking a few minutes to watch this video. Our vision is to create this e-commerce digital marketing platform that really takes all of the pain points and gets rid of them and really lowers the barrier of entry for anybody to get into one of the hottest verticals on the globe, and that's e-commerce. And right now, there's a lot of people out there providing a lot of tools. You got to integrate with this one, integrate with that one. And our goal is to make an all-in-one e-commerce platform where you can just get everything you need. Now, when we talk about the problems that entrepreneurs face, we first talk about technology and integrations and how difficult it is to build something and integrate something. So we designed our platform to be easy, speed to market, and really get something up and going fast. 2 is product sourcing. Now, maybe I have a product that I invented or that I make, but in order to be successful online, you need to have a store. You need to have multiple products. And when you think about the combination of an e-commerce platform that really is just like an alternative to Shopify or BigCommerce or WooCommerce, these other platforms out there, and then the source and sell marketplace, which really is a marketplace that we allow brands and manufacturers to upload their products into the marketplace, program their wholesale costs and the shipping information, then allowing LaunchCart sellers, as well as Shopify sellers, BigCommerce sellers, and other sellers around the globe to connect to the source and sell marketplace and click a button and have products to drop ship. Now, right now, you can do this on Alibaba and AliExpress and Orbelo and Markel and these different drop shipping marketplaces, but 90% of the products are from China. I want to get rid of China. I thought that was a bad experience. I thought that was a bad business thing. So we thought to ourselves, okay, if we build our marketplace, how do we attract real brands? How do we get real brands involved in this direct-to-consumer drop shipping space? Okay, we came up with this one. The pain point is they want the customer data. Other marketplaces aren't giving them the customer data. 2, they want to get paid. They want to guarantee that they're getting paid. And 3, they want to be able to protect their brand. So we said to ourselves, well, because we own the LaunchCart e-commerce platform and we own the source and sell marketplace, as we integrate those 2, we can give the brands and manufacturers permissions to lock things down on the e-commerce side to help protect their brand. Number 1. Number 2, we can build a banking as a service split payment system that when you sign up for the marketplace, you get a bank account. When you sign up for LaunchCart, you get a bank account. So when you buy something from any LaunchCart store, we're going to split the payment out, and so the brand or manufacturer that's going to drop ship that product gets paid instantly. So therefore, me as the seller, I never touch that brand or manufacturer's money. It automatically gets sent to them. Now think about that. The pain point that solved for an entrepreneur of all the accounting, when we did 400,000 sales, the accounting was a nightmare. We had hundreds of vendors shooting 50 grand here and 100 grand here and 200 grand here and 50 grand here to people we never even done business with.
Now, what this allows us to do, and this where this goes, and why this is so exciting, and this is what we'll be focusing on, is what we call niche marketplace stores on demand. So you go, what do you mean, Greg? Well, think of Golf Digest. Golf Digest gets 1.3 million visitors a month. 1.3 million visitors a month, right? They don't have an e-commerce store, but we know that those Golf Digest visitors, those golfers, we know they buy Adidas, we know they buy TaylorMade, we know they buy Ping and Under Armour, Puma, and Nike, just to mention a few, right? So Golf Digest could say, hey, we're going to create an e-commerce store. Let's negotiate with Adidas and TaylorMade and Ping and Under. And they could go to each one of these brands one at a time and say, hey, we want to sell your stuff. Will you drop ship it for us? And then we'll write the technology. We'll plug into your 3PLs. We'll plug into your fulfillment systems. We'll plug into, right? They could do it, but they're not going to. So our vision is, boom, we go to them. We leverage our relationships, Bernt's relationships, all of our partners, and we onboard these brands and we tie into their legacy systems, their new systems, their 3PLs, their fulfillment centers, and we tie everything into the marketplace. Then we go to Golf Digest, go, hey, Golf Digest, guess what? We can create you a store and click a button and there's Under Armour, click a button, there's Ping, click a button, there's Puma, click a button, there's Adidas, click a button, there's TaylorMade. Literally build entire stores with the brands that these golfers already buy in a matter of minutes. And then when people buy stuff from the Golf Digest store, the order flow goes back to the marketplace and then goes back to the respective brand. This is the brilliance of our vision, because now Golf Digest has no risk. They're making money off their traffic. The brands love it because they already got the traffic, they already got the trust, and it'll be wait for them to launch new brands and things of that nature. And of course, LaunchCart will take a transaction fee on all of this volume that goes through this platform.
So the idea is this source and sell marketplace incorporated into or integrated into the LaunchCart e-commerce SaaS platform allows us to do things that no one else in the world can do. And the key is that split payment merchant system that we're building, right? So again, the entrepreneur can go to the source and sell marketplace, click a button, add products to their store to sell. When they sell something from their store, they get the commission that goes into their wallet or their bank account. The cost of goods and the shipping goes to the brand manufacturer. All the information goes directly to the company that's going to provide or quote unquote drop ship that product. Everybody's happy. Everybody's happy. And it just adds the ability to just remove pain points and do things that no one else in the marketplace is doing. And let me say one other thing about this. Because we came from the digital marketing world and we're really, really good at digital marketing. I mean, we went from 0 to 400,000 sales in 9 months. That's an indication you know what you're doing. We are building into this platform what we call revenue optimization tools. Order bumps, upsells, downsells. We believe in this concept of funnel marketing, where somebody comes and buys something from you and then you offer them something else and something else. Because there's only 3 ways to increase your revenues. But here they are. Get more customers, get more money out of, like increase the price of your product from your customers, and then get the frequency of how many times your customer buys from you. So we're going to take technology that involves artificial intelligence, predictive analytics, and our knowledge of funnel marketing and digital marketing, and we're going to make it so easy that a person clicks a button and upsells will be created automatically based on predictive analytics. And as an example of what I'm talking about, if you've shopped at Amazon, which I'm sure you have, it always says, people who bought this, and gives you 3 choices. That's predictive analytics. And it's getting better and better and better. So imagine if you have a LaunchCart store tied to the source and sell marketplace, and you say, yeah, allow upsells based on predictive analytics, and you come to my store and you buy some coffee. And then the predictive analytics says, oh, this person's looking for a French press, but I don't sell French presses. It goes to the marketplace, grabs a French press, puts it in front of the seller adds it to the cart, checks out. Now me as a seller, I get more commission. The brand manufacturer gets money because they just sold a French press, and I just connected an upsell with having to create a page, having to create an upsell, having to do all the hard work, because most entrepreneurs cannot figure out the technology to make that happen. This is the vision of where we want to go with LaunchCart and our complete technology stack. And again, to simplify that and recap that, you got the LaunchCart e-commerce platform, you got the source and sell marketplace, and then you got this banking as a service. So I want to say thanks for watching this little bit of an overview video. And below this video, you're going to see some more in-depth information about LaunchCart, about our CRM, LaunchCart CRM, about Launch Ads, our artificial intelligence-driven ads platform that we have, our Launch Leads program, and then you're going to see a little bit more about the vision of the source and sell marketplace, and you're going to see about the banking as a service. But most importantly, as you're considering investing in LaunchCart and our crowdfunding campaign, I want you to think of this. It's what I call risk reducers. And risk reducers are things that reduce risk. Now, obviously, there's risk in every investment you make. You could lose so you can lose all of your money. So if you're thinking about investing, go into it knowing that you could lose all of your money. Like I don't want anyone to believe otherwise, right? But you always look at the risk and the reward. How much am I risking? All of it. What's my potential reward, right? And you think of what's called the risk reducers. And our risk reducers, we're up and running. We've had over 47,000 people build a store on our platform since we launched our MVP. We're generating revenues. We've got technology. We have a vision that's unheard of. It's very disruptive. We're going to reimagine dropshipping. We're going to reinvent dropshipping, and we're going to disrupt the dropshipping industry globally. And with your investment capital, you're giving us the capital to grow our team, to grow our development team, and accelerate at what point we're going. So I want to say thanks again, appreciate you, and I always end my videos by saying, do what I do, wake up every day with an attitude of gratitude, and tell somebody you love them.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. How you like that? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, what did you think of that video? And then also, does that video help articulate the vision that's just mind-boggling and distracting? I watch my own video that I've been working on. It gives me goosebumps. It makes me want to write $1 million check. I wish I had $1 million to write a check. Incredible.
Yeah. These innovations are what makes LaunchCart the space you want and need to be in. Sherry goes, so your vision for LaunchCart is to be a one-stop shop for B2C. Building the bank account within the marketplace is a brilliant. Wow. Bravo. Thank you, Sherry. Yeah. Woo, woo. Wow. Yeah. No, it's really exciting.
All right. So my ask for you guys is that we are getting ready for the crowdfunding campaign coming up in a week or two. I'm just waiting on the lawyers, so I don't know exactly when it's going to go off. And it's going to allow people to invest a minimum investment, I think, of $500. We might lower it to $250, but I think $500. And then we're going to do some perks where if you invest like $3,000 to $5,000, we'll give you a store for life, stuff like that. I can't do that on the crowdfunding page. We're going to do that in the back end in some of our marketing. And then we also have a concurrent offering for bigger investors. The reason I had to get off this call is I just had an investor talk to me that said he could write a check for $2.5 million if he really liked it. And so we have a separate offering for people that can write $100,000 checks or more. And that's something that we're doing right now. Talk to Mark. And if anybody knows anybody who's an investor who's got money, who wants to put money in this, like I said, it's a risk return type investment. If we even get let's put this in perspective. Shopify is worth $60 billion. So is it unheard of that we could take a little bit of market share and just get 1 billion, become a billion, become $1 billion company? If we do, investors who get in right now make 50 times their money. So $100,000 turn into 5 million. If we end up getting to become a $10 billion company, now again, $100,000 investment becomes 50 million, right? Now, again, there's the risk that we go out of business and you lose all your money, but then you look at the risk reducers and go, I don't think Greg's going out of money. So, right. But I have to always say that. It's like I have to say the risk that our document's filled with like 40 pages of risk factors. But it's one of those deals to where I don't know. I hope that we become that next multi-billion-dollar player and empowering entrepreneurs globally and changing the world. And we're going to create a new category. So Jay Abraham taught me that in order to really create wealth, you have to be number one in the category. Well, I'm not going to be number one in e-commerce. Amazon's got that. Shopify's got that. Not going to happen. I'm not going to be number one in drop shipping. Other companies have that. So we're going to create our own category, and we're going to be number one in our own category. That's called on-demand e-commerce. So you heard it here first. I promise you, someday, if I have my way, you're going to go, I was on a webinar with that guy Ryder and his daughter. He told me he played this video, and now look at them. They've taken over the globe, and they've created a whole new category called on-demand e-commerce. So very cool. So if you guys have any referrals or if you know anybody, you can refer them to me, and we will obviously give you a free account or something like that. We'll take care of you. And if not, start saving up your pennies, getting your nickels and dimes out, because we want everybody to become an investor. And the way these crowdfunding campaigns work is we're going to pick a date, and I want everyone in our list to go buy on the, invest in the very first day, because then that gets momentum going. And then the strangers come across and go, what's this? Boy, this thing's really looking good. And they watch that video, and hopefully that video does the job.
Yeah. And you guys, I just love, I say it every time when my dad shares his vision and shares the transparency of where we're at, where we're heading. And it's like, because you guys are now a part of our family. You guys took the initiative to sign up for our challenge. You've already stuck with us for a full hour and 45 minutes, and we really appreciate that. But you are a part of our family. So there's one thing about Mr. Greg Ryder. He will keep you a part of this journey, a part of this process as long as he can. He's always sharing updates. So we just want to say thank you for showing up and being here. I know we see some OGs in the chat, like Odell. I see Odell. Thank you, Odell, Keith, Thaddeus. So I'm excited to just see us all grow together, and then for you guys to grow. It's sort of pouring into you, because we say it over and over, when you guys win, we win. But it's like a fulfilling process to be a part of. So that's why we're always giving you the bonuses, giving you the resources. We want you to actually sit here, learn, and then go take action. So if you're catching the replay, watch this replay the whole week, watch the replays, and then, have one tab open, and then on the next tab, you're doing it. You're making your dreams happen. You're making your desires happen.
Okay. With that being said,
yes.
Let's wrap it up. And VIPs, I'm going to send you a link right now. Check your text, check your email. 1:00 will be on there on a special link for VIPs. And if you're a VIP from the previous challenge, we're going to include you as well. So once you're a VIP, you're always a VIP. And we thank you very much. We appreciate you. And you got to do what we do. Can you guys recite this yet? Wake up every day with an attitude of gratitude.
And tell somebody you love them.
That's what I'm talking about. Signing off, everybody. See you guys tomorrow.
Bye-bye.